Memo. Breaking news. A MapleStory memo has just been released on the website. More right now. Wow, okay. How many people are saying home safe unprecedented situations taking good care of yourself and your loved ones, working hard to provide players with enjoyable services, and while one of us is safe and keeps an eye on the latest news, we're getting closer to the upcoming April game update and would like to give some details about the income reduction we will implement. Nice. As you already know, we're planning to have a familiar system revamp with the next update. Here's the more detailed information about the revamp. UI will be revamped. Crusader Codex UI and the Monster Collection in Crusader Codex will be revamped after the revamp. So only Monster Collection in Crusader Codex. Doesn't have anything to do with Monster Collection. Okay, good. Nice naming. The set effect from the monster cards in the Crusader Codex UI will be removed. Instead, players will be able to obtain the new special familiar badges when they register all of the familiars listed on each badge in the new familiar UI. Familiar badges. Players can receive the stat effect by unlocking and equipping the familiar badges. Okay, so it has nothing to do with the equip badge. It's just called familiar badges, and you will get the stat effects by unlocking. No, by unlocking and equipping the familiar badges. Okay, cool. Familiar cards can be registered in the new UI. Players can summon up to 3 familiars from the familiar setup window by completing the quests and then using the new familiars summoning skill to summon all of them at once. Please make them transparent for other people, because otherwise hard boss parties are going to see 15 familiars now. So please make them fucking invisible for other players. Let's see if they do that. All familiars will use the same basic skill to attack, and familiar damage will scale with players' damage. Also, each familiar can have 2 random potentials. 2 random potentials per familiar, and you can equip 3. So we're talking about 6 lines of potential here, based on their familiar rank. Familiar potential can be reset by using a red familiar card that will be newly added in the cash up. Money, 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 money. Money. Money, 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 money. Okay. All familiars are level 1 when obtained and can level up to 5 by gaining experience while battling along with the character. Aha, so they level like experience equips. A new familiar breakthrough card can be used to increase the level cap to 7. Attack power and defense of familiars can change as they level up. Okay. The current familiar rank will be renamed as Common, Rare, Special, Epic, Rare, and Unique Legendary. Oh, so Common, Rare, Epic, Unique. Oh, so those are... Okay, so this is the white one, this is the yellow one, this is the orange one, and this is the purple one. The new legendary rank will also be added on top. Oh, so it's going to be Common, Special, Rare, Legendary? Okay. That's what they're going to name it? Common, Special, Rare, Legendary? Okay. Will also be added on top of the current familiar rank. Oh no, will be added on top of the current familiar rank. Oh no, okay, so currently we have Common, Special, Rare, Legendary. That's going to be renamed to Common... no, we have Common, Common, Special, Rare, Legendary. That's going to be renamed to Common, Rare, Epic, Unique. And then they're going to add a Legendary on top of that. So we're going to have 5 ranks of familiars now. If players collect multiple duplicate familiars, so not singular duplicate, but multiple duplicates, they can fuse them to obtain points to rank up the familiar. Every familiar can rank up to unique using these points. But not up to legendary? Rank rip. Familiar points can be obtained upon extracting the familiars in the new familiar UI. Familiar points can also be purchased to... familiar points can be obtained upon extracting familiars in new familiar UI. Points can also be used to purchase familiar related items in the familiar NPC shop. Since there will be a lot of changes and new features, we're planning to release a web post guide to provide players with more information about the new familiar system. We'll review any community questions and try to address those questions through the post. Ooh. One more thing we're currently planning is a Gollux content revamp. As I mentioned in my memo last year, Celpix, can we maybe buy them again? We're continuously reviewing our content to maintain its quality and balance. Ooh, since Gollux is very crucial in our game, especially for high-level players, well, I mean, it's more especially for low-level players, actually. High-level players can probably do without it and still do enough damage. Low-level players need it to be able to do CRA and stuff. We decided to update the overall quest specification in the storyline to make the content more balanced with other content. You remove the pre-quest. We're also going to integrate the Gollux content to be part of Mysteria's storyline so that the overall content can have a better plot. Aha! So there are going to be pre-quests, but it's going to be a link to Mysteria eventually, probably. Where there are some players who have been concerned about Gollux equipment, so I would like to say that we don't have plans to change the stats or specifications of Gollux equipment. Here are important changes that we will implement in our next update. The Gollux quest storyline will be transferred to the Mysteria storyline. Gollux will be moved from Tynerum to Phantom Forest. Normal Gollux entry level will be adjusted to level 180 to match the Phantom Forest content. So that's normal Gollux only, or all of Gollux? The entry limit for the Gollux boss fight will be changed to once per day. The current once per day limit to defeat the Gollux head will remain the same. Ooh, so way less carries then. That's gonna be a lot of Ooh, okay, that's gonna be different. That's gonna be quite different. The function of the fallen Gollux key will be changed. Players will be immediately moved to the Gollux head when used. Oh, so that's like the purple teleport thing. Instead of that, if you use the key, you just get immediately teleported to the head. Honestly, getting teleported right to the head doesn't feel very good because he can like throw an attack at you that can kill you sometimes. So it's not really fun actually. Fallen quest will be removed the smart way. Finally, it's gone. The item design for the Gollux coin and Gollux penny items will be renewed. That the existing Gollux coin and Gollux penny items can no longer be used after the revamp. Oh no, I've got like 15,000 of these. Players who have the old coins can trade them in for new coins. Okay, good. Through Randolph and Lucia's NPC shop for a limited amount every week. Dude, I'm gonna be trading for years. Oh god. Oh, this guy doesn't have that many. But my DA has got like 16k of those. The Gollux coin shop item list will be adjusted. All Gollux accessories, including pendant and the belt, can be purchased with Gollux coins in the Lucia's NPC shop. Pendants! Once players defeat the Gollux head, a special merchant NPC will appear. Players can purchase some special items such as Shadow Knight coins in this NPC shop using Gollux coins or Gollux penny items. Ooh, extra source of Shadow Knight coins. Interesting. I like... Dude, this is what I've been talking about. I want them to integrate content into each other. It's finally kind of happening. This is good. Interconnection of content. Stuff that has to do with it. If you do one thing, you can buy another one. You can access other sides of other content by participating in other content. It's actually good so far. The coin price... the purchase limit of Gollux equipment will reset once per week. This includes Gollux earrings and Gollux rings. Oh, shit. I mean, I already have 21 star. I'm not touching that shit. But, this is definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. That means... What does that mean? You know what this means? This means that if you get the if you get the Gloom Ring drop, that you don't even have to make Meister ever. Because you can just reinforce Superior and then the Phantom Forest Ring and the Gloom Ring. You don't even have to fuck with Meister at all. I mean, the Gloom Ring is going to be super difficult, so you probably get a Meister as a 4th, you know, to get to that point. But wow, this is a lot of stuff. Yeah, this is actually some good stuff, honestly. I like the integration of the content together. It's really good. Coin price of the items in Gollux NPC shops will be adjusted. Adjusted is always a spooky word because it don't mean if you don't know if they're going to double it, triple it, or if it's going to be cut in half. No clue. Drop table of Gollux will be adjusted. So since you'll be able to buy more things and have a shop with special items and everything, the drop table. So the drop table doesn't mean that just the equips, but also the coins. So it'll be interesting to see what they're gonna do. This comes the next patch. Yeah, this should be in like 3 weeks. Like April 21st, I think. When do we have the current stuff ending? Yeah, until 21st. So like 21st or 22nd probably, yeah. Well, they say they're also gonna review any community questions regarding this. I understand that we're adjusting several contents that have been a recent hot topic in the community, and some players are showing their deep concerns about this. While we monitor the players' feedback closely and understand their concerns, and believe that continuously maintaining our game and making the best decisions to make our game better in the long term is the right decision, the right direction we're going in. I hope this memo helps you understand the upcoming changes to the content and systems. Stay safe and see you soon. Honestly, Anna, this is some good ass shit. I like that you're taking little pieces of all of the content that exists and smushing it all together, but giving it all like a place to shine and making it so that it empowers each other instead of destroying each other. What's happened in the past is something new comes out. It's either better than what already exists, so we just cast aside what already existed and we take on the new thing, or it's worse than what already exists and we just completely ignore it and stick to what we're already doing. This way, all of it will have some value because it's all interconnected, and all of it will have its own level of worth. And you can choose what you do, but when you make progress in one end, you'll also probably make a little bit of progress in something else. So this is what I feel like the general directions that Nexon needs to go in with like everything. But this is definitely a very solid start. Yeah, so this is most likely the 21st or the 22nd of the month that this will be hitting live. Zelpex after 14 years of waiting for the shop to restock.
Oh my god! Okay, it's happening! Everybody stay calm! What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm! Wait! Everybody calm down!
The Office, weeknights, 10 p.m.
Fucking calm down. Kana ring not used anymore? I think... Oh yeah. Well, you'll only have one Kana ring, right? So I think what most people will do is safeguard Kana to 17, and then get superior high as possible, reinforce as high as possible, and go for the Phantom Forest ring. And just kind of like skip out on Meister, and then you can get a high star Meister, or like roulette, I guess, between a Meister and the Kana treasure, and then you know, equip the strongest one there, and that's basically it. If you're a normal server player with Gollux mules for rings, there is a terrible part in it. Yeah, this is definitely a reboot, a reboot centric upgrade. For non-reboot, this is probably gonna have some other major effects. Time to buy the familiars in my server. Have fun, dude.
Hey, look at us.
Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought?
Not me.
I didn't think that shop restock was ever gonna happen. I didn't think it was ever gonna happen at all. But hey, it's pretty nice, I guess.